Sa Calgary, Pinoy workers nanawagan na sa Philippine Embassy tungkol sa issue ng moratorium sa Temporary Foreign Worker Program. Kuya Ivano reports.
Filipino community leaders and Phil-Canadian businessmen met with temporary foreign workers amidst growing concerns on the government's moratorium on the TFW program. Community leaders have started a petition letter to Employment Minister Jason Kenney, requesting him to lift the moratorium as they believe this will result in irrevocable damage to the Canadian economy. Kababayans are also hoping the Philippine Embassy could do something to help Filipino temporary foreign workers. Jason Casilan has only been in Canada since November. He thought coming here was his chance to take his family out of poverty. He arrived in Canada after Typhoon Yolanda devastated his home province of Leyte, adding he and his family were lucky to be alive after the storm. But now he feels lost and afraid because the moratorium means he would be sent back home with no job waiting for him.
Ito po, parang kinakabahan. Yung pamilya ko walang-wala, tapos ito lang yung pong paraan para makaahon po kami.
Casilan prays that aside from support from fellow Pinoys, the Philippine Embassy would be able to help them somehow.
Hindi ko po masabi kung sa anong paraan, pero siguro may mga connection din sila po. Kailangan po nilang tumulong po.
TFW Crisanto de Guzman is still thankful for the opportunity he was given to work in Canada for the past 6 years.
I thank Canada and I thank Canadians for bringing me here. So when I'm working at Blue Star Diner and any other restaurant that I've been here in Canada, I'm giving everything for them to return the favor that I'm working here, and I'm sending money back in the Philippines. But I really don't know what's going to happen after.
De Guzman recently submitted his permanent residence application, but is worried it will be sent back to him. Like others, he wants the Philippine government to help them because of the many sacrifices they've done for the Philippine economy.
Siguro tulungan na lang nila kami sa problema namin ngayon. Kasi actually, kami mga Pilipino, malaki din ang naitulong namin na magpadala ng dollars sa Philippines. Saka hindi lang yun. Pagka may mga calamities back in the Philippines, we're helping them as well.
Immigration consultant Maria Andrea De Luna meantime says the phones at their office have been off the hook since the moratorium was announced. Hundreds of kababayans have reached out to her, afraid and confused on what will happen with the moratorium on the TFW program. De Luna believes that since this is the biggest issue to affect the Filipino community in Canada and their families back home, the Philippine government should do something to assist Pinoy temporary foreign workers across the country.
The consulate office can actually help us, appeal to the Canadian government. I believe it's parang mas powerful, kung may request then coming and we're being backed up by our own government, right? So, yeah, that we should be able to submit an appeal man lang from our consulate and from the Philippine government to help us with that. Kasi kawawa naman mga foreign worker.
De Luna adds, many Pinoy workers have expiring LMOs in the coming months, and with the moratorium, they are left with no other choice but to pack up and go. Kuya Ivano, ABS-CBN News, Calgary.